Today, I want to talk about the Bible. In this essay, I will discuss the Bible and how it is used by people. To you. In this day and age, we will also explain why we should read the Bible as a guide for our lives. The Bible is one of the most important books that have been written in our history and has helped us understand the world around us. We can learn many things from the Bible. There are some things that we need to know about the Bible. For example, what is the purpose of life? How does God make man perfect? How did He create the universe? And so on. These are just a few of the questions that we must ask ourselves when reading the Bible. It is not only the Bible that we should be studying but also other religions to understand it better. It is very important to know the purpose of life because it is the reason why we live. It is the reason why we have faith in God. It is the reason why we believe in it. The Bible is the most powerful source of knowledge. It is the one true word that can change our lives forever. It is the reason why we love God. It is the reason why we want to be with Him. So, what is the purpose of life? It's simple: to live. To live a good and happy life. To live a beloved. To live for others and not just to yourself. So the question is, how do you live a good and happy life? It's easy to say, but hard to do. We have to live for others. We have to love them unconditionally. We have to give them everything they need so that they will never feel alone. We have to love them unconditionally because if God doesn't love us, then He won't do anything about it. We have to love each other unconditionally, even when we are broken. I'm sure there are many people who would agree with me on this point, but I want to share my thoughts with you. I hope you find this helpful. I'm not going to tell you how much I love you, or is not just a word. It means something else. An action or behavior that is done by another one of us. I'm talking about the actions and behaviors that we take in our own lives. I'm talking about the actions that we do for others to make someone happy. I am talking about actions and behaviors that are done for others, whether they be friends, family members, or strangers. This is what I mean when I say that God doesn't care if you are rich or poor, black or white. He cares about you because He loves you and wants to help. Amen. So let's say a little prayer. Blessed be your name, God. Thank you for your word that guides me and has instructed me to listen to my Father who gave me life, and to not despise my mother when she is old. I pray that I continue to respect my Father for the role that you have given him in my life. I will not take him for granted because your word tells me not to. Amen.